right. What's up, my dudes? As Vigorous Steve would say. What's up, my dudes? Anyway, hope everybody's doing well today, getting things kind of started. To start things off today, some shout outs. So, shout out to, let's see, sound. Yeah, should be working. See if you can hear me now. See if you can hear me now. I show that it's working. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't saying anything at first. I was just kind of checking things. But yeah, first shout outs. So shout out to my son Mike. He turned 17 yesterday. So somebody's probably like, "Oh man, you got a 17-year-old? You're old AF." Guess what, bro? I've got a 23-year-old. About to be 24. How about that one? So yeah, yes, I'm old AF. 49 years old this year. 49. So shout out to Mike, 17. Love you, kid. Had a good time last night. Went a little bowling action. I did not bowl. I kind of just wanted to absorb the fun. Plus, I was destroyed after a leg day, so that was kind of brutal. And a little video game action after that. That was fun. And then they had a sleepover. And yeah, so it was good. It was good. It was good. Let's see. Saying my bit rate is low. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so shout out to Mike. Also, shout out to my workout partner, Rory, at Texas Iron, DFW, in Midlothian. The best gym in the world, I will say. He was not feeling well yesterday, so he couldn't do leg day. Bless his heart, he was trying to go anyway, and I think his beautiful wife said, "Hey, probably don't want to train, don't want to get Jake sick." So anyway, he's a trooper, man. He's an animal, and I missed you yesterday for sure. But I'm glad you weren't there, honestly, because my quad training day yesterday, leg day, was not ideal. I definitely was, despite having a lot of carbs yesterday, I was pretty weak, and stamina was pretty low, just kind of fatigued. So feel like that today too. But yeah, yesterday I tried to feed up into it. But anyway, I'll get into that here in a minute. But yeah, shout out to Rory. Hope you're feeling better, dude. Yeah, so as far as how things are going with me, let's cut over to the tracker. Let's see how we're doing. Let me flip over here. Let's see if I can zoom this in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. Yeah, so yeah, check my analytics here. So you can see weight loss trend is going well. We're let's do a little review where we're at. We are we got about 2 weeks remaining. It'll be 2 weeks on Tuesday. I got to fix the code here. That's not working real well. But we got about 2 days left of sorry. You can tell I'm a little off. We got about 2 weeks left of this cut. Current weight this morning, let me scroll up here, was 172.2. So if you look at the trend here, a little bit of leveling off, but there's a good reason for that. I tried to feed up a little bit yesterday. So I pushed calories up to 3,000 calories yesterday, which is pretty good high day. 430 grams of carbs, lower protein to make room for more carbs to try to get some recovery going. And I'll say it wasn't as successful as I'd hoped. But things are going well. I mean, I'm losing at a rate of 1.3 pounds a week, which is great. But I imagine I'm going to weigh in low tomorrow. So I've had some low days. Like if you look at my metrics here, there was a 170 on the 4th. That was pretty low. I was pretty depleted. There's been a 169 somewhere in here. Maybe I didn't log it. Yeah, there it was. I had a 169 weigh in 4 days ago, and that was okay. I was pretty depleted. Had some stomach issues too, so I think that contributed. Sorry, TMI probably, but hey, good morning, Rach. But yeah, that probably contributed. So yeah, so yesterday I tried to kind of carb up into my quad day, and to fuel the workout. Whoops, sorry, and fuel the workout. But I'd say that it wasn't overly successful. I was still pretty flat. Didn't just didn't wasn't feeling it. So anyway, you're gonna have training days like that, especially now. I'm 6 weeks into this cut, so I've been calorie deprived for 6 weeks. So that's hard on the body. So just kind of feeling it. I don't know. My dogs are going absolutely freaking ballistic. I don't know why. Sorry. Let me just make sure nobody's like trying to break in my house. Excuse me. I really don't like my dogs. I think it's mainly just because I'm completely destroyed physically. But yeah, they irritate me greatly. Yeah, there's nothing outside. They're just being annoying. Okay, anyway. So anyway, yeah, so feeling pretty flat today. Did my cardio this morning. I call it's not cardio, it's steps. Like I did my steps this morning. So it's 10 a.m. I have 7,100 steps. So I'm on a good path to hit my 12 to 13,000 steps that I've been averaging over the last few days. So that's on track. That's cool. Yeah, so that's going well. Let's see, what else? Health-wise, good. I mean, other than just being kind of destroyed today. But today will be a rest day, and then tomorrow I'll train in the morning at Absolute Recomp, my bougie gym, as it's referred to, over there in Fort Worth. Probably Fort Worth. I went to Louisville last weekend. I just like the Fort Worth location of Absolute Recomp better. The Louisville one is newer, but it's smaller and it feels cramped. And there's a lot of cool equipment in there. There's a couple pieces that I really liked that the Fort Worth Absolute Recomp doesn't have, but I kind of just felt like I don't know. I kind of just feel like the Fort Worth Absolute Recomp is better, but that's just me. Yeah, so today would be kind of an active, I'll call it an active rest day because my steps will still be high. I'll get like 13,000 steps, but I won't do any formal cardio, no stair climber. I did the stair climber like 2 or 3 days ago. I think that's kind of what started this little, destruction pattern here was I did 25 minutes on the stair climber. And I got to tell you, there's nothing better feeling than doing the stair climber and just crushing it. Especially when your weight is down. Trying to do that stair climber when I was 188 pounds, that was brutal. Stair climber at 170 pounds, a lot better. So even though you're like calorie deprived and have like barely any energy, it's pretty amazing. Like the stair climbers impact just 16-pound difference, but 16 pounds is a lot. I mean that's like a brisket, right? That's a pretty good size beef brisket, which, God, that sounds so good. So you'll have to excuse me. I'm probably going to fantasize about food the whole time. What's up, AJ? What's up? I'm probably going to, yeah. So I'm starting my normal thing. Hey, Eddie, what's up, man? I'm starting my normal thing now. Like this is what happens to me when I get deep in a cut. ChatGPT right now says I'm about 11% body fat, so we're starting to get into the area my body doesn't like. Once I get like 10%, my body starts to get really pissed off. So yeah, I did it this morning. This is what kind of I do. I found I go to the grocery store, and I basically just I look around at all the food that I can't eat, and I just kind of go like, "Oh man, it looks good. Oh man, it looks good." It's like torturous. I don't know, but you know what? A lot of bodybuilders do this. I'm not a bodybuilder. I haven't competed, so I'm more of a, I don't know, a hypertrophy trained person. I don't know. Some bodybuilders are really particular about that. If you say you're a bodybuilder and you don't compete, they're like, "Well, you're not a bodybuilder. You're a gen pop. You're a general population lifter." It's like, okay, cool. Um, but a lot of people do that. They'll watch like cooking shows and stuff and like torture themselves. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, that's what I do. I go to the grocery store. I spent like $100, but I just spend $100 on things I eat. I bought a lot of coffee. This is the other thing I do is I start buying a lot of coffee. Um, and when I say a lot, I don't mean like 50 boxes or something, but I bought like, I'm getting to the point to where like the K cup coffee, I just don't like it. I prefer the ground coffee. Um, so I bought some ground coffee. There was a butter pecan coffee by Dunkin' Donuts that that talked to me today. That spoke to me. So I bought the butter pecan coffee. I bought that. So I did that. And then I bought some Dunkin' Donut decaf coffee. I tried to get the K cups and the decaf Dunkin' Donut coffee, which is my favorite decaf coffee. And it just doesn't. I don't know. It's real bitter. I don't know. It doesn't have that richness taste to it. So I told Jennifer like whenever I get like a windfall of money, I don't know when that'll be, but because the Microsoft stock's in the toilet again. But not in the it's not in the toilet, but it went up to like a $450 this week or last week, and then now it's like at 415. I'm gonna be all over the place, by the way, in this live cast because like I said, I'm cognitively impacted. I believe is what you're supposed to say. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, stocks in the toilet. So yeah, what I was saying is, I told my wife Jennifer, I was like, I'm gonna buy one of those like badass coffee makers, the ones that you grind like, and you have the little. I don't even know like all this machine does, but I've seen Jordan Hutchinson, who is I'm a big fan of his. He's a open heavyweight competitor, open bodybuilder here in Texas. He lives in the I think North Dallas, Frisco area. Big fan of him. He's a good dude. God fearing man. Super. He's a good dude. Yeah, talks a lot about God. He does Bible study. If I could kind of model my life after somebody, that's probably somebody that I definitely want to adopt some qualities from. But anyway, he has this coffee maker where he's like making his coffee, and he loves coffee a lot, and so he's got this fancy coffee maker that has like this. I don't know what it is, but it's like this like thing you detach from it. Like you do this, and there's like a whole bunch of cool stuff that going on. It just looks like it makes awesome coffee, so I kind of want that. So I don't know how much those are. I need to look into it, but they're probably pretty expensive by the look of it. So I'll have to wait till the stock goes up a lot. Yeah, always cognitively impacted. That's funny. Uh, Another diet hack. So I'll share some diet hacks. So, I'm on my low days, I'm getting down to like the 2100 to 2300 calorie range, depending on how many steps I get. If I get low steps, I usually cut to 2100. If I get higher steps, like today will be higher steps, and I don't think I can go to 2100 today, so I'll probably go 2300. Um, some diet hacks like this stuff right here is really really good. It's sparkling ice lifesaver wild cherry flavor. It's got 10 calories in it, so it's probably got it doesn't say it has any carbs, but that's probably from carbs, probably from two and a half carbs. So it's got 10 calories in it. It's really good. The other diet hack I use is sugar-free Jello. You can get like the family size. I think it's family size, the large size sugar-free Jello or 0-calorie Jello. They say it's zero sugar. Sorry, it's not 0 calories. Zero sugar Jello. I like green, the lime. I like cherry. I like orange. Shit, I like all. I like all those. You can eat a whole box of that, and that's a big tray. That's like a Pyrex dish full of Jello. You can eat an entire thing for 80 calories. You won't be able to probably eat an entire thing. But like even if you eat half, that's only 40 calories. And dude, it's so fun to eat. Like I love Jello. Jello's great. Just reminds me of my childhood or something. I don't know. Did I have a lot of Jello, Mom, when I was a kid? I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, zero sugar Jello is next level. You do have to watch like the chocolate zero sugar ones are a little bit thicker in the calorie department. You got to watch that. So keep an eye on that. Um, so yeah, a couple diet hacks there to share with you, and then just the other thing you can do too is like just cut back a little on each portion to where you stop really noticing like how much you're cutting off. Like so, for I'll give you an example. So like in the morning, my traditional breakfast in the morning, depending if I'm doing a high carb day or not, like let's just say it's a moderate or a low day, I'll do some egg whites, I'll do some eggs. But like instead of 2 whole eggs and like 6 ounces of egg whites, I'll do 8 ounces of egg whites and 1 full egg. So that's why you can cut right there. You can cut like 50 calories right there. And then like I have oats, usually 30 grams of oats with some unsweet vanilla almond milk. And I will put like 100 grams of blueberries in there. Well, instead of 100 grams of blueberries, I'll do like 75 grams. So yeah, lime jello and pears. That I think you used to make that for me, Mom. Or what I do remember you used to make for me is cottage cheese and pears, and I would probably still eat that. But I don't know if that's just because I'm hungry right now. But cottage cheese and pears was pretty awesome. That was next level. There was just something about that. Anyway, interesting child. I haven't thought about that food combination in a long time. Um, but yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah. So little diet hack. So yeah, just shaving off calories like small bits at a time. So like I'll have a hamburger, like to change things. Your hair is fun, is it? Is it? It's drying out. Like so. This is the other thing that happens to me. Um, oh, was the cottage cheese and pears? Was that a dad thing? That might have been cottage cheese, applesauce, and cinnamon. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I could eat that. Yeah, my hair. What starts happening is it starts drying out because food is getting so low that it dries my hair out, and then um, yeah, because I'm not eating a lot of fat. I'm eating like 35 to 40 grams of fat a day, which you even look at Chick-fil-A and that's 40 grams of fat right there. Well, like 2 nuggets is probably 40 grams of fat. We should see. Let's see. Yeah, let's take a look. This will be a fun exercise. So yeah, so once I get down into the sub 50 grams of fat a day, I notice my hair starts to really get dried out, and it sucks. I feel like it starts to come out too, so it is thinning a little bit right there, but I don't really care. All right, let's take a look. So Chick-fil-A nutrition facts. There we go. Yeah, let's have a little looky at how much fat. Okay, so it renders correctly in the browser. Oh, okay. This is gonna work. So always reject non-essential cookies or go into the preferences and reject cookies. Like fight the cookies, people. But more normal cookies are good. See, it's gonna happen all day. I'm gonna be fantasizing about food all day, and it's because I got a little bit of food yesterday. That's what sucks about eating a little more, like 3,000 calories yesterday with 430 grams of carbs. Your appetite the next day is ravenous. Okay. All right. So if you look at an 8 count chicken nugget meal, oh, it's not bad. Okay. 11 grams of fat, man. That's not bad. Chick-fil-A, I gotta give you the applause right here. 11 grams of fat. That is not bad, folks. And that, yeah, I can't say a bad thing about that. It's pretty awesome. What you do got to watch, you got to watch sodium, salt, not bad as long as you're drinking enough water. Okay. So people freak out about salt. Dude, I take in like 6 grams of salt a day. And it's because, but it sounds like, oh my God, 6 grams. But yeah, you eat a 12-piece nugget thing, you're a quarter of the way through my salt intake for the whole day just with this. So you throw the fries on there, But yeah, see, this is where it's going to get us, right? Waffle fries. Let's see how much waffle fries. 24 grams fat. That's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. But basically, between waffle fries and an 8-count meal, maybe pushing a 12-count meal, that would be my total fat intake for the entire day. and that's brutal. Okay, so anyway, there's our Chick-fil-A lesson. But I'll say, Chick-fil-A, not bad. I think where you got to start watching it is the ones that I really like, which, get into this little action right here. Medium mac and cheese, I can crush that shit all day long. 29 grams of fat, okay? And then, you can get into maybe this, like your frosted coffees, okay, 7. But it's really the calories, man. This is what nails you. Like, so I'm on 2,100 calories a day right now, okay? So if we go to... If I bust out a 12-count nugget meal, that's 380, plus a medium fry, that's 420, so that's 800 calories right there. Okay, so and then throw the ketchup in there, and that's probably another 100 calories because you're going to eat a lot of ketchup. I'm probably going to be crushing a large waffle fry, so let's just call it 600. I'm going to go for a 12-count with 6, so that's 980 plus fries. That's like 1,080 calories. Okay, that's half my intake right now for the entire day. And if you think about it, like what normally happens after you eat a Chick-fil-A 12-count with fries, you're gonna be hungry like 30 minutes later. There's just not a lot of protein in there. Let's see. Hair is fun. I eat. Let's see. Lime jello. Oh, lime was a dad thing. Okay. Any preservatives? Oh yeah. There's. Yeah, Chick-fil-A's got a lot of preservatives. I mean, they probably have a lot of stuff in it, but honestly, it's one of the better ones. Like, let's just go full nudity in this, and let's go McDonald's nutrition. Yeah, let's just go here. Calories, macros, and more. Yeah, let's do this. All right, so my favorite thing to get. And I haven't gotten this in a really long time because this would absolutely just explode my stomach if I tried to eat it right now. So I'm gonna go that. Small. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. They don't even let you like. Okay, there we go. You can change it here. Okay, so cool. So all right. So if you eat a quarter pounder and fries, and let's just leave the ketchup to the side. But look at this. Yeah, 41 grams of fat. That's like more than my total intake for a day. And saturated is like 14 grams of that. And this is the fat that kicks you in the nuts. Is this saturated fat right here. That's visceral fat, tanking it up, etc. So yeah. So Chick-fil-A. And look at the sodium, 1,400 milligrams sodium. So, Chick-fil-A's got a little more sodium, I think. Maybe close. But this is the problem, right? Like, this is the problem with our food in America is that, they can be off by, I think it only has to be, 20 to 40% correct? So let's just give them credit and say that they're like 60% correct, 65% correct. That would be like 1,300 calories, like in one meal. And you do that 3 times a day, you're eating 4,000 calories, man. 3,800 calories. So yeah, it's brutal. But anyway, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to talk about. It's fun to look at. It's good. But anyway, yeah. So diet hacks. Yeah, lots of Jello. The other thing is like creamer in your coffee. You got to watch that. You got to weigh that. Just weigh it one time, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like if you weigh your creamer one time of how much you add, you will freak out. Like most light creamers are like 30 calories for 15 milliliters, and that is like this. Like literally, that's 15 milliliters. If you go boop, like that's probably 15. Chicken needs more sodium than beef, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. That's the other thing that kind of happens to me when I start getting deep in a diet. I really start throwing on salt. Like there, and that's common I hear. Like you really start to take in a lot of salt, and I think it might be like because you're not eating a lot, so I don't know. I don't really understand how it works. Popcorn rage. Popcorn's good. I like air popped popcorn. It's got a lot of fiber, which is good. It does have a lot of carbs, but it's got a lot of fiber, so it's good. So it is a healthier snack. But if you start doing the microwave popcorn with the movie theater butter, well, let's see. Let's just like I'm even torturing myself even more here. Like let's take Mike's favorite. So Pop Secret, movie theater butter, popcorn, nutrition facts. Because God knows this stuff is great. Yeah. Per pop serving. Okay, yeah. How many servings, though? Oh, yields 3 servings. Okay, so you got to multiply all these by 3.5. So I'm going to tell you on this calorie restricted self, this feels low. It feels low to me. Yeah, let's see here. I don't think that's right. Yeah, so okay, let's just say it's right. Okay, let's just say it's right. So you're talking 500 calories a bag, total fat 24 grams. Okay, half of that is saturated fat. That's brutal. So this is where it's getting you right here is the saturated fat, and it's in the butter. Yeah, it's in that artificial butter. It's good. I get it. But yeah, like check that out, man. 4 grams, like half the fat is coming from saturated. And this is the fat you don't want. You do not want saturated fat. Some is okay. But 50% of saturated fat, not a good thing. But let's just say, let's see, air popped popcorn nutrition facts. Let's take a look at that. So like you can eat a 3-cup serving of plain air pop popcorn is 90 calories, 19 carbs, 3.5 grams of fiber. So I mean, it's great for fiber. I like fiber. I'm a fiber guy. All in on fiber. So yeah, it's all goodness. Let me look at the chat. See what's going on here. I probably should move the chat. Let's see. Sunflower seeds are good. They have. Let's just take a look here. Sunflower seed nutrition. Yeah, they have a lot of fat. Yeah, see right here, 14 grams of fat. A little brutal. I don't know. It doesn't say how much saturated fat. It just says total fat. That's not super helpful. Yeah, maybe saturated fat. Let's see. Okay, maybe we'll just go here. Oh, come on, people. Yeah, it's better for you. Mix of polysaturated, monounsaturated, 2 grams of saturated. So that's not bad. So yeah, nuts are very good from a saturated fat ratio perspective, but it depends on the nut. Like I think it's the pecan action. I think it's not, or not pecans, but cashews. But iron's good, and potassium. Potassium's good. Oh, speaking of potassium, so I got to tell this story. This is great. So my primary care doctor ordered some lab tests, and I swear to God, like they always pull labs whenever I'm in the absolute worst condition health-wise. So 6 weeks into a calorie-deprived cut, they're like, let's pull some labs. Surprisingly, my labs look pretty good. Like they look pretty good. I don't have them sanitized, so they have like all my personal information in them, like my address and stuff, which I love y'all. Especially people tuning into the stream, that's cool. But I probably don't want to give my home address out. I mean, you can figure it out. It's pretty easy to find. Anyway, all my numbers look great. I'll tell you. Yeah, bottle says 1.5 saturated fat grams. Yeah, I think that's good stuff, man. Yeah, I think sunflower seeds are good. My problem is I eat a lot of them. When I eat sunflower seeds, I go all in. and I eat a lot of those bad boys, and so I get a ton of fat, I get a ton of calories, and it's just not healthy. I used to eat like a whole bag of those David sunflower seeds. Like, I'm not talking the small little snack bag. I'm talking the full ass bag of sunflower seeds. I eat that whole thing. Jennifer hates it too because I'm cracking the shell. Anyway, so I get my blood test. I'll say so. Highlights of the blood test. The highlights. My HDL, good cholesterol. So one of the things when you are on exogenous hormones or testosterone replacement therapy, TRT, whatever you want to call it, blasting your socks off, whatever, that tends to crush your HDL, like your good cholesterol. So, yeah, see, my wife there, Jennifer's acknowledging the sunflower seed. So aren't you glad I don't do that anymore? Like, aren't you happy? Kind of give me some credit. Anyway, so HDL, my HDL was, I believe it was 22. It was even probably lower than that in my last blast. Blast being high sports super supplement usage. Yeah, it was like 22. Not great. So it was actually 46. And 46 HDL, I mean, I'll take that all day. And I'll tell you what I think it was. I think it was because I upped my fish oil intake. So my omega-3 fish oil intake, I take double the recommended. It's something that I saw John Meadows talk about. He was talking to a heart doctor, and the heart doctor was like, 2 fish oil pills is not going to help you. Take 6. And I'm like, whoa, 6. Whoa. 6 is a lot. So I take 4. And ever since I've been taking 4, my HDL has gone up a couple points. Citrus bergamot, I take that. That helps with HDL. So yeah, HDL is good. LDL, great. Actually, let me pull up the results so I don't sit here and lie to you. Actually, I made a cool spread. I had ChatGPT make me a cool spreadsheet, so let me use that. Am I the only one that gets excited about labs? I gotta get out more. Let's see. Downloads. Where'd it go? Blood. So that's the one I created the other day. Come on, man. What's up, bro? Okay. Metrics. Blood. Okay, this will work. Yeah, I hear different thoughts all the time about fish oil. Yeah, so I think AJ is honestly like, kind of the way I feel about it is like, you got to get a good quality one. I think there's a lot of crap out there. I think there's a lot of garbage out there. I'll give you a couple examples. So if the fish oil, if it smells or if you burp up nasty stuff, it's rancid. Throw that out. Like if you're eating a fish oil and you're burping it up, throw that in the garbage. It's shit. 2, if the bottle's clear, like you can see through and you can see the pills in there, it's shit. Throw it away. The fish oil I take is Gorilla Mines. You know what? I can share this. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's do this. Let me split this bad boy. And then let me share this. Well, here, let me show you the fish oil I take. I don't make any money off this at all. God, why isn't it showing up? What the hell? Weird. What? Why is it not working? There we go. There we go. There, not working. Yeah, Gorilla Mind. Is this coming through on the stream? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so Gorilla Mind. Man, all the guys. Health Wellness Omega-3 Elixir right here. Boom. This is what I take. Dude, stop with the magicness. Yeah, so I take this is what I take. I take Gorilla Mind's Omega-3 Elixir. Some things I like about it. 1, notice the container, not clear. meaning sun can't get to it and break down the fish oil that's in there. That's a good thing. Okay, that's number one. Number two, they put this astaxanthin in it, which is very, very good. I've read some good studies about that. Let me zoom in on that action. But yeah, if you look, it's two soft gels have, it's got a really high potent amount of omega-3s, DPA, DHA ratios, really good. But you get 2,200. So I'm getting 4420 a day. And I was a little nervous about doing that because I've heard that can, I hear some influencers are like, that'll make your cell membranes like too squishy. I'm like, how do you even know that? How do you know that? Have you put your cells under a microscope and like poked them? Like, I don't know how they know that. But anyway, I don't know. But my HDL is better than it's ever been. And the only thing I've changed is taking double the amount of this. It's a little pricey. It's $40 for 30. So it's not bad, but it is a little pricey. I do subscribe and save. So because if you don't, it's 50. Okay. So I do that. I order 2 bottles at a time and I consume 2 bottles a month. So, for $80 for my good cholesterol to be in the 40s, I'll take that all day long. Okay. All right. So fish oil, Gorilla Mine. You can use code Derek, DEREK. That's More Plates, More Dates. Derek, the founder of the company, his code, and you can get 10% off. Sorry, Vigorous Steve, I don't remember what yours is, so I'll just I'll throw Derek some love. Not as if he needs any love. I think he's filthy rich anyway. But anyway, let's see. His hair rocks. Yeah, fun in a good way. Yeah. Too bad it's falling out. All right. Anyway, yeah. So let's take a look at our numbers here. So let me get the right labs. So it was 42. Actually, my HDL. I can do some filter action on this. Data filter. Yeah. Let me share this because it's. Let's do this. Yeah. This might be kind of brutal. If I can make this bigger. Just make this big. Okay. Okay. And we'll go down to HDL. Boom. All right. So yeah, here's, so it's 43. It was actually, okay. My lipids were 45. This was, in June of 2025. Okay. Which was pretty good. But I was ecstatic that it was 43 because my testosterone dose is a little high, and the higher you go on that, the lower this is going to go. It's just the way it works. It's the price of doing business. But you can see back at the end of my bulk, it was 27. Yeah, it's been as low as 26. Yeah, so I'll tell. Yeah, so the reason why it was so low on this one, this was at the end of my last cut. And this was at the end of my last cut, and I was using an oral anabolic called Anavar to basically ward it because I was having some muscle loss, so I kicked that in. And oral PEDs like Anavar, etc., will crush your HDL. They crush it. They crush your SHBG, etc. So if you're taking Anavar and you're like a little broccoli head teenager kid taking Anavar, you're crushing your HDL, and that's not good. So do not use it. Inject testosterone like the rest of us men. All right. So anyway, you shouldn't be on it anyway because you're only like 18. Your testosterone level is probably like 1,000. So you shouldn't be on it anyway. All right. I say that. That's judgy. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like, it's kind of young. Yeah, so 43. Good stuff there. My LDL was excellent. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not a fan of teenagers using performance-enhancing drugs. If you're hypogonadal and you're like, yeah, I totally, yeah, I think that's okay. So you can see, like, before I lost weight, like this is the 222 lab. So this is 2023. So I started losing my weight in October 2023. You can see my HDL is a 104, pretty high. Yeah, but now it's 48. Yeah, So my LDL is outstanding. It has gone up a little bit, maybe because I'm using more fish oil, maybe eating a little more red meat, but my red meat is lean. I don't eat a lot of saturated fat. So it's a little higher than normal. Like here, let's see, the bulk cycle. It was trending a little high here, but I was pushing food pretty hard, I think, at this point. So it's a little higher, but yeah, maybe that's from the fish oil. I don't know. But 48 LDL, I'll take that all day long. All day. There's my man Jordan Hutchinson thanking me for using his code to buy some supplements the other day. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so here was the thing that gets me to where I was going. So my doctor calls me. So I get these, they pull the labs in-house, and they call me like 2 hours after I have my blood pulled. And they're like, we got to get in here. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? They're like, we got to do an EKG on you immediately. I was like, oh, okay. They're like, yeah, you need to. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I could tell she was kind of freaked out. And she's like, yeah, we need to do an EKG on you. Yeah, your one of your blood markers came back a little weird. And I'm like, okay, which one? And she's like, your potassium. I'm like, oh, okay, potassium. All right. So let's take a look. Yeah, so I don't have the new labs that just got pulled in here. But yeah, this is what happened. It came back at 6, which, yeah, anything over 5.5, if your potassium's over 5.5, that could be a problem. And they also said that there was no hemolysis. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but basically it means the red blood cells that were in the sample did not become damaged. And that can happen like if you're under stress, or they leave the tourniquet on too long, or if you're squeezing the ball or whatever, red blood cells will emit any vitamins you're taking, et cetera, and push this number higher. So that's why they noted that. But it was a lab error, clearly, because so anyway, she's like, yeah, you got to come in. I'm like, okay, I can come in tomorrow morning. She's like, okay, cool. They hooked me up to the EKG, and they're like, yeah, it looks normal. I'm like, pretty sure my heart's good. Yeah, like I'm on the stair climber at like level 8 for 20 minutes, and my heart doesn't go over 120. Like it's a beast mode heart. And anyway, so they redraw my blood. And then the tech lady kind of mentioned, she's like, yeah, I've been having some problems with the lab. And I'm like, oh. So, yeah, so I think it was a lab error. I think something happened. Maybe they swapped it out with somebody that maybe had some potassium problem. It could just be that I took like the Dr. Berg electrolyte drink that I drink has 1,000 milligrams of potassium in it. And I did drink that kind of late the night before. Could have been that. But I don't have... what is it called? Hypokalemia? I think that's what it's called. Like the high potassium that can cause. Basically, the reason they freak out is, from what I understand, I'm not a doctor, but potassium, too high potassium screws with the electromagnetic current in your heart, so it can cause arrhythmia and things like that. That's why they do an EKG. So, so that's why they kind of freak out. But I wasn't having any hypokalemia. I think that's the name of it. Hypokalemia. Let me make sure I'm right on that. Hypokalemia. Yeah, hypokalemia. I wasn't having any symptoms. No cramping, no, none of that stuff. So I'm fine. Yeah. This one really threw me for a loop. Let me show you this one. Where is it? Hemoglobin A1C. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be a lab error too. So you can see, like in my fatty stage, I was 5.7. That's pretty high. That's not good. But I always have just scored on the high end range. Now, unfortunately, I don't have blood results from before this time. Maybe I can pull them one day. I don't know, but I don't know. I've always run a little bit hot. You even see, like during my cut in August, I was still 5.2, and I was at 7% body fat. But what's interesting about this is that if you pull my insulin here, I'll show you my insulin level. I've had that pulled a couple times. Now, normal doctors don't pull this because insurance companies, being the jerks they are, probably wouldn't pay for it. But yeah, look at this. So at the end of my bulk cycle, towards the end of my bulk cycle. I was 5.2, but my insulin was 3. 3. So like I think if you want to calculate HOMO-IR, which is like how insulin sensitive you are, I think it's, what is it? How do you calculate? Calculate HOMO-IR. Yeah, let's see. Fasting insulin times fasting glucose divided by 405. So let's see if I can maybe calculator. Calculator. Sorry, I know you can't see this, but yeah. HOMO-IR calculator. All right. So my insulin, what was it? Insulin was 3. My insulin was 3. Oh, and you got to know glucose. Yeah, my glucose trend's high too. So let me go look at this glucose. Yeah, this last time it was 86, which is pretty low. I don't know what these. Oh yeah, this is the. Yeah, so if you look, so when my insulin was 3, my glucose was 86. So that was pretty low. So it's 3, it's 86. So my HOMO-IR was 0.6. And they said that from 2 to 3 is normal. Less than 2.5 is ideal. So less than 2.5 is indicate insulin resistance. So anything over 2.5 means that you are insulin resistant. I was 0.6. So even though like my A1C and my glucose trends higher and stuff like that, like I'm pretty insulin sensitive. Yeah. But do I think my hemoglobin's 4.4? Never been that low. I think that's a lab error. I'm just going to say that. All right. So anyway, that's enough lab geekiness. I'm sorry. I'm going down a rat hole here. It just, labs fascinate me. I can read my own now. I'm not a doctor and I don't know everything about labs, but I'll tell you a classification of people or group of people that can read labs like a mofo are bodybuilders. They are very good at reading blood work. I've learned from those guys and gals, so it's been good. All right, other questions. Hair is fun. Yeah, good stuff. Let's see who else. What else we got here? I don't see anybody making fun of me today. That's good. Although I don't know that I give a flying crap. Anyway. All right. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up because I got to pee. It's probably TMI, but yeah, drink a lot of water, 4 or 5 liters a day. Yeah, so lots of water, very important. Drink water, but you need to drink electrolytes too. If you're drinking a lot of water, you don't want to get low on sodium. That's bad. So make sure you get your electrolytes in. Electrolytes that I like, Dr. Berg's good. Although if you have high potassium, don't drink that. It's got a lot. You know, honestly, I like the Ghost. The Ghost hydration drinks. They have a lot of magnesium in them, which is good. I've used Liquid IV before. They're pretty good. Element, it's okay. I used to drink those a lot, but not so much anymore. Gorilla Mines makes I think they call it IV Rush. It's pretty good, but it does have a gram of salt in it, so you got to watch that. If you're on a low salt intake, you got to watch that. But yeah, those are good. Or make your own. You know, get some chloride, get a little bit of salt, a little potassium, a little magnesium, and go to town. A little bit of sugar. It's good to shuttle that into cells. You know, get that going. It's good. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know anything else. So I think I'm going to wrap up there. But love you guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for dealing with me and my rants and my low energy today and my low cognitive abilities. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good, man. Hang in there. Crazy world. Still at war with Iran. That's going to go on for a while. Shit's expensive. Like, I spent $100 at the grocery store. I got 4 bags of stuff. And they're small bags. 4 bags. It's ridiculous. But anyway, keep up the great work. I know you can do it in your health journey. And I will see you at the next one. Take care.